officially out, man. Flea Lord. In the name of Prodigy, man. 12 for 12, man. He officially did it, man. Flea Lord went 12 for 12 this year, man. Been doing this thing all year, man. He literally came out with 12 fucking albums this year, man. And ended it off with In the Name of Prodigy, who is a whole fucking legend, man. The album cover fire. It got Prodigy we know he already deceased or whatever, but he kind of like a floating angel almost. But I'm kind of glad they didn't put him in like in heaven, like he looked like he in the afterlife, but it don't look like he in heaven. We already know he was like Prodigy was like he wasn't the person to go to church like that. Was big on Jesus Christ and religion like that. He was kind of like anti-religious. So that album cover it's just fire, man. The album cover is cold. You got just Prodigy up there. He got the pistol with him, and he up there. You know, he just looking extra cold, man. He look like he doing his thing, man. It's just fire album cover, man. But shit, let's just get right into it. Flea Lord, man. In the name of Prodigy, they bring it in with a bunch of like older Prodigy quotes for some of his classic songs, his classic verses, classic punchlines. It's kind of like, that's what the intro consists of. Kind of just like some of Prodigy's best quotes. Not all of them, you know, Prodigy got so much shit, you can't just put it all together. And you know, Flea Lord come up in there and then start talking pretty much about how, you know, how he been honored to work with Prodigy and Havoc and all that. It's pretty much how he finna carry the torch, man. And it's gonna be like, you know, this finna be a classic pretty much, man. Flea Lord, Havoc shit, Mob Lord shit, all that, man. And it pretty much close out after Flea Lord get done talking this shit, man. I think this is a good intro to kick it off with. Show some respect to Prodigy, man. R.I.P. to him, man. One of the greatest to ever breathe breath into a microphone, man. That's an actual fact, man. Well, shit, man. Let's just get into the second song. So after the intro, we get into the second song, Torch Carriers, featuring Ransom. And you know, Ransom got a project out as well right now. I think Crime Tape or something like that, Crime Scenes or something like that. But yeah, he definitely got a project out right now. And they got the song out, Torch Carriers, man. The shit fire. The beat is pretty decent. You know, Flea Lord, he talk a lot of shit, man, on here. He a little stunt talk shit. You know, he talking about he want a mansion on his wrist. You know, he got guns that'll blow your liver out and shit. You know, and it's a bunch of, you know, he actually and Flea Lord talking about how people think he sold his soul and shit too. You know, he did come out with 12 albums this year. You know, he's got a whole squad. He got a lot of shit. You know, he done came up. You know, so a lot of people think Flea Lord done stole his soul. And you know, Ransom, I think he mentioned that too. He was talking about how he'll never sell his soul and shit. Talking about that art of war talk and shit. It's a track, man. You know, when Ransom get on the track, you can always learn something from when he spit some shit. He always spitting that knowledge in a street way. Same thing with Flea Lord. He do it in his own way too, man. And they make some good songs together. That's a definite fact right there. But yeah, man, this was a decent song. The beat was decent. The beat was alright, and you know, it's just still early and shit, though. It's still early. But shit, man, the next song, man, the infamous Bop, featuring Big Twin or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not too familiar with him. But you know, he pretty much bring it in. He got he got like a raspy, grimy ass voice and shit. And you know, he actually can spit. He was rapping that shit, I ain't gonna lie. And then, you know, I can't say he was garbage. He was spitting that shit. You know, Big Twin can definitely spit. And then Flea Lord came in and started killing that shit, man. He talk about how I think he said he was like 5'8" on this song, but when he stand on his money, he like 6'10" or something like that. That's a good height to say too, cause like if he would have said he was like 8 foot or 7 foot, it was like, what is the room to grow? So he said he's 6'10". We know he got some bread, and you know he always on the come up. So when it's all said and done, we might have future raps of him talking about how he 7'10" when he stand on his money, cause you know Flea Lord just keep getting bigger and bigger, better and better. It seems like with each month that fucking go past, man. But shit, the infamous bop, man, featuring Big Twins. It's a good song. Like I said, Flea Lord said he only 5'8". I thought he was a little bit shorter than that. I'm actually surprised that he's 5'8". I thought he was like 5'4", 5'3", 5'4". But yeah, he said he 5'8". He like 5'8". But the beat is okay. You know, it's a little COVID talking here. I think he mentioned COVID, and you know, this has been a hell of a year that he been dropping all this shit. Yeah, through the COVID stages, man. The shit is crazy. And this shit is super crazy. But he, you know, he talking about stacking that fatty, you know, giving guap to his friends and his loved ones and shit. You know, making power moves, and you know, and sharing the wealth with his loved ones and his homies and shit, man. Flea Lord always talk. He preach sharing, man, and taking care of your folks, man, and bringing everybody in, not just like being on your own and shit, man. That's what he preach. But yeah, though, shit, the next track, though, track number 4, you know, it's 10 tracks on here, man. Flea, he gave us 10 tracks, man. And, you know, a lot of artists, man, they come out with, I'm saying artists come out with 3-song, 4-song albums, 4-song EPs, man. He always try to give us at least something in the double digits when it come to projects and shit. But anyway, the next song, number 4, Major Distribution, featuring Busta Rhymes. This is another good song on the album, man. I'm not even gonna lie. To me, the beat is alright, man. Like I said, it's still new, man. You know, everything is still, you know, still just absorbing it. The beat is alright. And you know, Flea kind of come in the beginning of the song talking, so does Busta Rhymes, like, you know, a little bit, and then Flea get in and just start rapping and shit, man. A lot of fuck 12s talk on there, fuck the cops, you know what I'm saying? Big guns with the long nozzles and shit. You know, Flea Lord, man, he one of the best. He got some of the best gun bars when I think about that shit too, man. He got some of the best gun bars, hands down. Yeah, he did his thing on here. He was killing that shit. He brought it in, and then Busta Rhymes come through with the chorus. And then after he with the chorus and shit, after he get done saying the chorus, he snapped, man. He closes the whole thing out, man. Busta Rhymes killed that shit, man. I ain't never really heard a whack verse from Busta Rhymes, man. His lyrical ability is on a whole nother level, man. Like, sometimes he just when he rapping, he just do the shit so effortlessly, man. The shit is just ridiculous, man. But I definitely think he probably had the better verse on here, definitely for sure, man. But Flea Lord did his thing too on here. They both did their thing, man. They both was spitting that fire, man. They make some great music together. Makes for some great moments and shit too, man. But yeah, man, I was happy to hear Busta and Flea Lord make some music together. And this was a good track, man, about, you know, stacking that bread, getting that money, hustling, major distribution shit, man. Entrepreneur shit, man. Getting that money any way you can, man, but stand loyalty, man. Stand loyal with the loyalty and trust shit, man. You know, loyalty and respect, honor, all that real official shit, man. Flea Lord against all that other shit, man. He only promote that real official shit. And shit, the next track though, track number 5, All for the GOAT, featuring Conway the Machine, man. And this is a pretty good song too, man. It's not really no misses on here, man. This beat fire, man. I fucking love this beat. Flea Lord bring it in, man. He bring it in, killing shit. You know what? One of the interesting things, the most interesting thing he say on this song, and probably to me the whole album, man. He say, Flea Lord say on this song right here, where he got with Khan, he said he can drop every week if he wanted to. And I think that's crazy, man. I wonder if he really could do that. I wonder if he going for something like that in 2021. I doubt it, but what if he did do some shit like that, man? He already won 12 for 12 this year. The way his work ethic is, from the features, the projects, and everything, I can definitely see him at least dropping like every 2 weeks or something. Every week he said he can come out, though. That's interesting, though. It was interesting that he said that, the way he been dropping out, man. Flea talking that big shit for real, man. He one of the coldest artists out there for real, man. That's a fact. That's a definite fact. But he also talked about in his verse how he think like what he know, like people be tracking his moves and shit. He be cameras watching him, man. People trying to be all up in his fucking business and shit. Whether it's females or just nosy ass niggas or whatever, man. They always trying to be in this mix and shit. then Khan come up in there. And I ain't gonna lie, man, this one of Khan's most hardest, grimiest verses and shit, man. A lot of gun talk from Khan in this, man. Talking that real official street shit, man. Killing motherfuckers, disrespecting motherfuckers, man. He said he'll smack the shit out of somebody's son and spit in their daughter face. You know how Khan is. Khan grimy as hell, especially ever since he got shot in the face or whatever. Well, not in the face, but so whether he got shot or left his face paralyzed, man, he a grimy MC, man. He don't leave nothing in the bag, man. He let it all out. Spit that grimy ass shit. And be doing this thing, be killing that shit. We already know, man. Flea and Khan, they got a ton of songs and features and shit they did with each other, man. They make some good shit, definitely together. And yeah, they definitely do. And I think, and then on the Kanye, Conway had a song. All was on Havoc, Fleet Lloyd Banks, Khan. That shit it was a good song too, man. On the Conway album, but this right here, this is definitely one of my favorite albums, favorite songs. And one of my favorite albums too. As far as the